or on your mobile device using that free TuneIn app or live right here on the radio at 91.3 WVST. And right now, the man of the hour, I have in the studio right with me, the great author, and he's also a VSU alum. So make sure everybody welcome Mr. Terrell Jones to the station right now. What's going on, man?
I appreciate it, Quinnell. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So we're going to cut right to the chase because word on the street is you've been a very busy guy for these past, how long about this book you took?
About 3-4 months.
3-4 months. So right now, tell us a little bit about this book.
Okay, well, the name of the ebook is called The Fastest Way to Win in College. Advice all students should know to easily live stress-free and succeed as a student. I really, I've been fortunate enough to even, to make it into college and, be accepted by Virginia State. And, I feel that I really had a chance to live a holistic college experience. And from, especially from where I came from, from the Bronx, New York, growing up in the projects and, really coming from an environment that didn't really support college like that. For me to transition into college and make it through, I feel that I now have a lot of experiences and from things that I learned I can give back. Right,
it's definitely good that you can relate because it's not so many people that's recent graduates of VSU and let's say, hey, I'm going to give back to VSU, not only VSU but to reach everybody at the college level. So again, it's an ebook, not a book, it's an ebook.
Correct.
So about this book, did you single-hand do it? Do you have a team that help you, or how did that process work?
I mean, really, of course, I had a team, help me out with, ideas and suggestions. I've had help from past students of, Virginia State University and other students as well. Give their feedback, give their ideas and different things like that. Like inside the ebook, we have case studies just about at the end of every chapter of real life college student experiences. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So, it's definitely a lot of experience in there.
Okay, so coming up on the next break in segment number 2, we're going to talk about like some of the little challenges you had in college, again, to help you write this book for the college students. And also, we're going to get into more again. VSU alum, great author in the building, Mr. Terrell Jones. He is right here in the station on the Source 91.3 WVST, and we will be back. But right now, we're going to get back to more music. And right now, it's Jordana Towski, Black Velvet, coming off of the Standard Deviation album. Again, right here on the Source, it is 91.3 WVST. This Let Us See, I Blame You on the Region Superstation for Jazz and Information. The Source, 91.3 WVST. And you heard Black Velvet, which is new music from Jordana Towski. I am Quinnell. Happy Monday. It's 21 minutes past the hour. And let's take a look at this forecast. Today we are under winter weather advisory. Chesterfield County, Hanover, Caroline, Charles City, New Kent, King William, and most of the Tri-Cities area. But most of it is actually going to be east of the I-95 line. So please make sure you check it out tonight, 11 p.m. and also in the morning before you make that morning commute, because things can be a little slippery and trickery out there, again, for your morning commute. But we are back with segment number 2 with VSU alum Mr. Terrell Jones. He's an author of this great book, The Fastest Way to Win in College. Advice all students should know to easily live stress-free and succeed as a student. So welcome back to segment number 2.
Thank you.
So quick question, because I'm just sitting here reading stuff, and I find it interesting to know with these stats that you have. It says the average rate of graduation amongst public schools, for example, is 56%. Too many students, they never get the opportunity to go to college, but then when they do make it to college, over 40% drop out due to stress. Like, how does that happen?
Exactly. And really it happens because of I'm gonna end up getting a little bit into my book, but it happens because students are not, prepared. They really don't actively prepare beforehand to get things done and pursue success. So that's why. So 100% of the students in school have to pay tuition back.
Right.
But whether you drop out or whether you graduate and get the career you want, or graduate and work at Burger King. Nothing against Burger King, but you don't pay tens of thousands of dollars to do that.
Right.
So I mean, it's really lack of preparation. Actually, what I want to do, Cornell, let me give them just 3 quick ways of the fastest ways to win in college, because it kind of ties into that, and I want to talk about that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1 is to make sure that you have a relationship with the teacher. Definitely. And I'm not talking about an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
But have a relationship with your teacher where your teacher knows your name. That's first and foremost. And at least once a week, go to their office hours, send them an email, and think of some kind of question that you got from the lecture,
right?
And ask that in class, because your teacher really thinks that you engage and that you're interested. Let's say if you hit a bump in the road or something like that, then your teacher's gonna be more willing and open to helping you.
Exactly.
Number 2, make sure that you're prepared, that you're prepared for everything that you're doing. And like I said, the book is a holistic view, so I'm not just talking about academically. Of course, you want to be prepared for exams, you want to be prepared for quizzes and projects and things of that nature too.
Right.
But if you're doing things on campus, poetry nights and different things like that. Like me, I was part of a few, organizations, during my undergrad as well. And, a major part of making sure that the event was, was successful was being prepared beforehand,
right.
From, promotion to make sure students getting in, make sure you have all the equipment and things you need, even to students that's, seniors that's graduating right now,
right.
They need to be prepared in order to make it into the real world. Hopefully you got your internships out of the way. So that's good. Make sure you got your paperwork and everything out of the way. Like, like yourself, Cornell, getting ready to, graduate soon.
Definitely.
You want to make sure that everything is good, paperwork wise and different
right.
things of that nature. And the third way is, if all else fails, just model someone who has the type of success you have, or that's
right.
doing, what you like to have. Anything from class. I don't care if it's something as petty as you want to be, popular on campus. Look at some of the popular, guys and girls on campus, and don't, be on them, but just kind of watch them and see what
right.
they're doing.
Right.
And successful organizations on campus. So I mean, I could really go on and on, but
right.
That's just some of the things that you can do to really get yourself off to a great start.
Right, definitely. Yeah, about the teacher thing, we got to go back to that, because most people are scared to ask questions in class. Number 1. Number 2, they're scared to say, hey, you're going to be the teacher's pet. People get jealous when they say you're the teacher's pet. So again, you talk about all of that in your book. And what else major topic in your book that you want to discuss for all college students?
I would probably say time management. For managing your time in college is crucial.
Pretty hard.
For the simple fact that social media is crazy now. As soon as you get in your room, instead of doing homework, first thing you want to do is go on World Star Hip Hop. You get what I'm saying? Or Facebook. You want to get on the gram and see what the update is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really about managing your time and being focused during the time that you do have. So I mean, if you can turn all the social media off, for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and for just that particular time and segment, say, you know what, I'm not gonna pay attention to nothing else. I'm turning off my laptop, email, and everything, and I'm just gonna focus.
Right.
Then I'll get a lot more done.
Right. It's definitely hard, man, because I know my freshman year, my uncle always told me, he said, because I was so worried, you know how I'm a dude. I'm worried about these females out here. So it's like, yo, you got to do your work. You got to stay prepared. Stay under your teachers, and you got to realize these girls are going to come. They're going to come later, because once you get your success, you get your money, that's when they're going to come, that's when they're going to come to you.
Exactly.
But then that's when you got to be smart enough to decide which one who's down from day one. But back to the book, though. I had to get that out. But look,
right.
The book, where can they get the book? When is it going to be released? And also, we have a signing coming up right here on Virginia State University's campus. So give them all the good information.
Yeah, sure. You can get the book at www.winincollege.com, winincollege.com. You can also, if you want to stay updated with what I got going on, just follow me on Instagram at Rell the Wizard, RELL the Wizard. The book signing tomorrow is going to be in Singleton Hall between 11:30 and 1. So definitely, stop by. I got some free gifts and goodies that I want to give out to everyone as well that stops by and checks it out. And I really think that you're gonna benefit from the information that you're gonna have in this book. I mean, right now, what do you have to lose? So definitely come by, check it out. And I mean, if you like what you see, you know, definitely, you know, make an investment in yourself.
Right.
You know, really, because this is just, you know, my way of definitely, you know, just giving back. And I got to start with my alma mater. You know, this is where this is where I'm from. This is you know, where I came up, you know, from my bachelor's and my master's. You
Definitely.
know, so you know, I have a special feeling, you know, towards Virginia State. But I mean, this is just for everybody and for the parents, mentors, and advisors out there too.